Hello everyone, my name is Crystal Lopez and I'm a realtor with Coldwellbanker working out of the greater Sacramento area. Today I'm coming to you because something's been weighing on my heart. I have seen a lot of social media updates about people in my past being affected by cancer, debilitating diseases, the fires that are happening rampantly around California. And in some of those situations, people have lost their lives. I've lost some personal family members this past year as well. And it's devastating, and there's so many emotions around the process, along with everything else that we're trying to process currently. But it got other conversations going in and around my friends and family and business, things that people don't want to think about, and it has to do with estate planning. Who really wants to sit down and talk about when that time comes and who's going to get what? It's a little morbid, or at least it can feel that way. But honestly, it is one of the more responsible things that you can take the time to do. And I wanted to take the time to discuss the difference between what estate planning is or may look like, and the difference between wills and trusts. And I first want to emphasize I am not an attorney. I am not a legal estate planner. I am a realtor. But I have seen many times how estate planning can affect real estate transactions. So first and foremost, I have learned that over 50% of people do not currently have a will. What's a will? A will is a legally written out document. You may have prepared it yourself. It should have witnesses, possibly be notarized, and it emphasizes your personal wishes. It may state who gets what, if there's something to be left to family members, friends, charities, whatever that looks like. It may also discuss guardianship, if you have children or pets that may be left to somebody else to care for. But what happens if you own property and you write in your will that you want to leave this house, apartment, land to your children? A will is not going to cut it, because what will happen in a will is once you've passed on, whomever you've left that property to does not have the legal signing authority to do anything with that property. For example, personally, my husband and his siblings were left a plot of land out of state, and his parents had a will and left this plot to the children to divide amongst how they chose. But the deed of the land has the parents' name on it, not those that it was left to. So who can legally sign on behalf of that deed now if they wanted to sell it or transfer it to somebody else? Nobody, because the person that's name is on the deed is no longer with us. So then the courts get involved, and it goes into something called probate. Probate is when a lawyer, administrator, judge gets involved and has to dictate who is going to get what and who's going to be able to legally sign on it. Honestly, it's more time and money that doesn't need to take place if you have a trust. A trust is also a legally prepared document or documents that may include who gets what. It may have a version of a will in it, but it gives the legal signing authority, the trustee of the trust, the one that oversees it and is allowed to legally sign on behalf of it, as well as who gets what when. There's a lot more things that you can put into a trust that might not be outlined in a will. Ultimately, if you have estates, a house, land, apartments, if you have financial investments, whatever it may look like, really take the time and just plan it out. talk to an estate planner, put it in writing. It is the best thing that you can do for yourself and your family. And generally speaking, somebody that prepares a trust will keep a copy so that, unfortunately, if something happens like the fires that are happening currently, somebody else also has a copy of that trust. Again, I am not an estate planner or an attorney, but if you would like resources or referrals or would like a little bit more explanation on how this can affect you, please give me a call. I'm here to help. 916-743-8832. Thank you.